Hello guys, Winter Chill here, and in this video I want to talk to you about my recent regional experience. I went to a regional this weekend with Mitsurugi Synchron, and I was pretty close to topping. I lost the last round. I would have been X2 if I didn't lose the last round, but I lost the round really miserably by opening 3 Charmies, Cold Buy, and Droplet first game, and then second game my opponent had uh, Fualos, Imperm, Nibiru, uh, Cookies, Surprise, and Yami Cupsy. But I had talent, so I took a look at his hand. I returned his only starter. I don't really have anything on board because he used all his hand traps on me. He only has Surprise Nibiru and draws return, and then he draws return Marshmallow, and Marshmallow is full combo, so I die. But other than that, I think the deck performed really well. I won some crazy games. There was a game where I summoned Speeder without using its effect, and I entered battle phase to attack over a monster using the other effect that this attack gets doubled. And then main 2, I use Revolution Synchron with Speeder from hand to make Axel Synchro Stardust. Then I Synchro Climb, they use Sheena. I chain Axel Synchro Stardust, make an immune Croc. I draw from Croc and I draw prayers from it, and I just go full Mitsurugi combo from there. It was an insane game. Insane games with this deck going second. Going first, it's either you have combo, or if you have combo, they basically lose no matter what deck they're playing, unless they fool you. And then if you break, you break, and you try to play with non-engine. There was actually one game. There was game 3. My opponent fooled me, and I had only synchron cards, so I had to just make my full board. I made my full board. I had like 5 boss monsters. Didn't draw into the Mitsurugi part of the deck, unfortunately. So he just droplets me for 5 and then plays. And yeah, it's gonna happen. Like, maybe adding something like TG Hyper Librarian or Heavy Slump can help you win in those games, but these cards, all of these cards, help you win when you're going second, and this is what you're really weak to. I rather have Cold Buy, Cross Out, Ash, Droll to protect myself against Charmies than to have like one slump somewhere in my deck. But anyways, 7 rounds, 120 people, really good tournament. We had a lot of diverse decks. Actually, the first place was a good friend of mine. Ivan Unichev, when you get a chance, maybe we will make a deck profile. He played Kultun and won 7-0, not a single round dropped. What a god. I think the most popular deck was Branded, and this is pure Branded, not the Dragotail Branded. I saw Dragotail Branded, I saw a 60 card Branded pile with Grass Was Greener. There was a guy in the top cut using. Not top cut, there was no top cut, it was only Swiss. There was a guy in the first 8 that was playing Crystron K9, there's Vanquish Soul K9, there was Luna Light, of course my deck, there was Fiendsmith piles, there was Azamina Fiendsmith, there was Elf Note Fiendsmith, there was everything like that, and yeah, I think the format is really cool. Like Radiant Typhoon, a lot of DDD. I saw a lot of DDDs. There was Malice in one of the high tables. And unfortunately, there was also a gimmick puppet FTK deck that was pretty high on the table. So my conclusion is like this format's really good. This format's really healthy. There's so much diversity. Everybody's playing droplets and Mucharmis and Ash, so they can kind of play with going second if they see these cards. I think like the yummy piles that have like the Dark Magician and stuff are not as toxic as you might think because they also fold to these cards. So yeah, I think the game is in a really great spot right now. We're gonna see now if we're gonna get a new ban list before Nats, and if we're gonna get like the power spike from the new set and the overframe cards. In Europe, we don't have the legendary modern decks yet, so nobody was still playing the Sky Striker Mitsurugi decks that everybody has been playing. But yeah, I think if you were wondering if you should go and check out Yu-Gi-Oh right now, I think it's a great time to do that. And the decks are really cheap. All the staples have common printing. Everything is super cheap. Okay, so let's go through my matchups and my rounds. Round one, plays again Dragon Link, lost the die roll. He went first. I had Mochami who couldn't play much. Had like one interruptions to Bestials. I was able to beat him with the Mitsurugi cards. Game 2, he goes first. I will charm him again. He plays a little bit more. Has like 3 interruptions. I Murakumo his board. Win. Round 2, I'm playing against Radiant Typhoon. I lost the die roll. He goes first. Sets up a board. I almost crack everything, but I couldn't kill him. And then on the next turn, he just has too many resources recurring, and I decide to scoop because I know that I'm losing, but it's gonna take like a really long time to lose, and already like the game has been going for a long time. Game 2, I'll go first. I have combo. He doesn't have anything to stop me. I just win. Like combo with the both engines is just too much. Then game 3, he goes first. He starts comboing in the main phase. I have draw. He ends up with a really weak board. He has Dimensional Fissure on the board. I out the Dimensional Fissure by popping it with Croc, and I just kill him after that. So I'm going to the third round. Third round, I play against Vanquish Soul player. I played against him every tournament in the last 2 months. He knows my deck as well, so he knows what to stop. Game 1, I lose the die roll. He's first. He sets up a pretty good Vanquish Soul board. No K9s. He has the trap, the field spell, every Vanquish Soul name, and he has like Ash and something else in hand. I can't beat his board. Game 2, I start. I have a pretty good hand. I start with the Mitsurugis, and then he just reveals Holy Sue, summons Razin from deck by revealing Fire and Dark, pops my card with Razin, gets Caesar values, bounces the Holy Sue, reveals with Caesar values, pops another card. Then I try to play, he ashes me, I cross out his ash, and then he draws me and I just can't play. So yeah, nothing I could have done there. I think pretty much every deck just loses to that. Then next round, I'm playing against Yami Azamina. The Yami Azamina guy, I'm going first this time. This is my first die roll that I won. I set up my board going first. I win. Second game, he sets up his board, and basically it's like a combo versus combo. Like I didn't draw any hand traps. Game 3, I go first. I only have the Mitsurugi part of my deck. I end up on a board with like Murakumo, Habakiri, Prayers, Trap, and I have like Aramasa, and he just misplays. He goes to battle phase. His monsters are minus 800. He's counting his field spell. He's like, okay, this Lolipo is able to attack over this. Well, I tribute my Aramasa that's on the board to protect this from dying, and like he can't beat my guys. He misplayed, and I win. Next round, I'm playing against Branded, pure Branded. I lose the die roll. He goes first. He looks at his 5 cards. He says, end of main. I'm like, okay. End phase passes to me. I'm assuming he has more Charmies and other hand traps. He fools me. I have Ash. He ashes one of my cards. I play through it and kill him. I'm pretty sure he's unbranded, but he didn't really reveal it. So I didn't put Retaliating Sea, but I didn't draw any side, like one of the cards that I will replace with these anyways. So game 2, I just don't have any hand traps. He full combos. I can't really beat that with only like engine. Then game 3, I'm going first. I have a good hand. No, actually, I have only one play. I only have normal summon Stardust. I opened a bunch of Synchrons in hand. I can only normal summon Stardust, get Fellowship, get Junk Synchron and Sonic Chick. Get rid of one of the Synchrons that I have in hand to trigger Chick. He uses Fua. I decide to play because I'm like, I don't even have a hand trap in my hand. So this is the game where I let him draw like 11 cards. He would have drawn more, but he draws me. Then on his turn, he just droplets me for 5 and kills me with the branded stuff. Then I play against Radiant Typhoon. I lose the die roll again. He goes first. He makes a board that I can't beat. I go first second game. He decided to put like board breakers. Realizes that was a really bad idea. I hand loop him and set up the 3 Omni Negates. Then game 3, he goes first. I have Fua. He decides to like only give me 1 draw and ends up on the negate plus like 4 set and Mekala on field and Link Monster. I Lightning Storm his back row that ends up fueling his grave with Space Typhoons, so his negate actually destroys. I play around stuff and basically do the play where I told you that I use Junk Speeder to attack over with the double attack damage, and then I made like Axel and so on and so forth. The next round, so I am 4-2. Last round, I play against Yummy Radiant Typhoon Tri Brigade. I win the die roll, so only 2 die rolls won the whole day, and the one that I won the die roll I just break. If I was joking with the guy saying that like he said that he hasn't won many die rolls, and I was like maybe I should let you go first. If I let him go first, I actually think that I would have won because I had 3 more charmies called by Droplet. And yeah, I lose, so I'm X3, 30th place out of 120. Uh, yeah, I think it was a great tournament. I really like the diversity. There was Sky Striker as well. There was like all the decks that you can think of. Everybody was having fun playing. Of course, as always on like big tournaments, there are some guys that are insufferable, but you gotta look past those guys and just do your thing. So yeah, this was Winter Chill. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.